going to be my handyman.
Yes.
Because I want us really
to improve cafes, particularly.
streamline
Yes.
this area.
Yes.
Yes. My name is Apollo Kamugisha. I'm the regional manager for Southwestern region. This region, we are here in Rubirizi, at the Rubirizi district. We have been having a meeting with stakeholders in the coffee industry, including nursery operators, extension officers at sub-counties, parish chiefs, sub-county chiefs, LC5, RDC, the chief administrative officers, and the other stakeholders in the coffee industry. The problem that has been in Rubirizi has been a problem of, I would say, misunderstanding and misinterpretation of how coffee seedlings are allocated, they are distributed, and how they reach the farmers. Because the top leadership have been a little bit, rightly so, not understanding the processes. So they have been sometimes seeing coffee going to the farmers and misunderstanding that this coffee is just going without proper authorization or taking to farmers that are not there. But we have clearly explained the procedures which UCDA uses to certify coffee nurseries, because to supply seedlings you must be certified to be having the right seed source to propagate in your nurseries. And also before you distribute as a nursery operator to the people, the district together with operation wealth creation officers together with UCDA officers visit all the nurseries, assess the quantities at the various nurseries in terms of quantity, quality, maturity, and those that are deemed qualifying to have been of good quality and mature, then an allocation is given to that nursery operator to take to a certain, say, sub-county, depending also on the demand which that sub-county had requested for. So the misinterpretation has been because the farmers' demand is low, and that's why we have been having this meeting, that the parish chiefs who are on ground as near to the farmers possible, they should be in charge of linking up with the nursery operators, linking up with extension agents, and seeing the farmers physically and creating that demand, registering them, making the farmers prepare the holes, so that when these seedlings are given to the people who are real, actual, and who have prepared their gardens and have dug holes. So we are happy that this meeting has solved a lot of these issues. And Rubirizi is very, very good in terms of good quality. It grows mainly Arabica coffee with some small amounts of Robusta too. And the challenges which my colleague from Kasese has mentioned, which is disturbing him, it used to be here. It was a tug of war here. When we started fighting the poor harvesting methods, drying on bare ground, mold the coffee, people being in coffee without license, about 3 years ago or so, it was a tug of war. But we went into it full swing with a very, very heavy-handed. But now everybody is complying and they are happy. Everybody is on tarpaulins. They are harvesting mainly red. At least over 80% is red. Mold has significantly reduced. The middlemen are beginning to be licensed. Very many are still out there because we can't reach them. And this is the task we have given the district, that since they are here and the middlemen are in their villages and sub-counties, let them register them, let these middlemen be known, let the middlemen pay licenses. By law, you are not supposed to buy any coffee without having a license. So we have achieved really a lot. And we promised that we in Southwestern since we are at a border with you, because we don't want what is happening in Kasese,
Yes.
the bad quality
Yes.
in Kasese,
To
to infiltrate here.
Yes.
We wouldn't also want the bad quality here to infiltrate Kasese. So we are going to fight together
Yes.
to make sure that
Combine effort.
all the players in coffee are following the right standards and regulations.
Can we have a little demonstration of spacing and how one prepares the holes for different coffee types like Arabic or Robusta?
Correct. Sure. Yeah. No problem.
So you can as well just take us through
Okay.
how I can as well dig the hole.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. What is the size of the hole, the distance, that is the depth from one hole to another hole, because people are confused, they don't know about how it is done.
Correct. Yeah. True. There is a lot of lack of knowledge, I think. Many farmers, and as you realize, many farmers, many of them, majority, are old. They use it to grow coffee the way they used to grow it. But, and also, those days, the environment, the soils, the rain was not as it is now. Things have changed. There is very little rain. The soils are depleted. They are not, their nutrients are low. So now, the challenge is that you have to do the right agricultural practices to ensure that what you plant, the seedlings you plant survive. And the key is the foundation. The key foundation to get coffee growing, maturing, and giving you money is the hole, digging the right size hole. Because the hole is what is the catchment area, is the basin, is the tank, is the collection center for the water and for the nutrients for this coffee. Coffee grows for about 50 or more years. It's like when you are building a building for 50 floors, up. When you are building a building for 50 floors up, you must first dig a foundation of about 20 floors down into the soil so that it is firm. So is the coffee. Because the foundation for coffee to take 50 years growing and giving you money, the foundation is in the hole. It's not like beans where you just dig one hole, it is for 3 months and you plant, or maize, or cassava for 9 months or 1 year. No, the foundation is the hole. So the hole, the size of the hole for coffee, 2 feet in the width, 2 feet length, and 2 feet deep. Bring out all that soil and mix it with manure and fill it back. There is also a misconception. The farmers say that if you dig 2 feet down, if you plant that coffee down there, isn't it going to be buried? No, you are supposed to dig the soil and put it back. The purpose of digging it and putting it back with manure is that you make it soft. It's like when a kid, a small kid, when a small kid is developing teeth, you don't give that small kid cassava to eat. Oh, you don't give this popcorn and kasori to eat. No, you start on soft foods. Soft foods of mashed potatoes mixed with milk, small soft, because the teeth are soft. So the same with the roots of a younger coffee tree, they are still soft. So you need that soil to be completely shaken so that the small roots will enter. And by the time it reaches 2 feet, the coffee is strong. You say, now I will manage, I will survive on my own. Then the spacing for Robusta is 10 feet from one hole to another hole, and 10 feet from one hole to another hole, in a line. For Arabica, 8 feet from one tree to another, also in a line. These are the recommendations currently by the researchers. If you do shorter distances, that you want more plant population, you are making a mistake. You'll have more plants in one area, but you will not get the productivity. The coffee will be too much, you will squeeze together, will not flower properly, will create humidity and diseases and pests. So in the long run, you are not getting production, you are getting diseases, and it will be a mess. If you put longer distances, you will lose production in terms of area. You have few plants and harvesting little in those few plants. So we recommend that farmers should abide by the guidance given by the research and the technical experts.
Okay, thank you.